Someone suggested that I was kind of harsh with that guy in the last video, and I was. When I called him stupid and an idiot, that wasn't strictly necessary. I was conjecturing on how he could be so wrong, because I find that fascinating and a little frightening too. But the fact that he's an idiot is not the reason why he's wrong. I spent the rest of the video explaining why he's wrong. If he wasn't stupid, he still would have been just as wrong. And I have tried taking a more mellow approach of calmly and quietly presenting my own points to systematically refute other people's points. You can see a lot of that in my earlier videos. The American Psychological Association has determined that sexual orientation is not a choice, nor is it something that can be changed. And what I've found is, people like that guy really don't care if you're polite or not. They'll act the same way regardless of how cordial I am when addressing them. So if it seems like I kind of bit that guy's head off in the last video, just think about what he was saying. He implied that I and other atheists consciously chose to stop believing in God, which is incorrect. Not only that, he accused us of doing this so we could commit various crimes, such as murder. And this is coming from someone who worships a god that allegedly carried out the largest genocide in history, and that's according to the book that he follows. How are you supposed to address someone who has the balls to say something like that and doesn't even understand just how wrong they are? It really doesn't seem like they would find a calm and logical explanation to be very convincing. That doesn't mean I'm going to stop trying, but I've also begun to incorporate things like, put your goddamn Bible away and shut the fuck up. And some would say that's not very productive or conducive to a civil discussion. But these people aren't looking for a civil discussion, and when they've walled themselves off from any logical argument, what else is there to do but grab their attention and tell them, hey, you really need to reconsider what you're doing with your life. For example, for the past week, I've been having a dialogue, if you can call it that, with this other guy who leaves lots and lots of interesting comments on my videos. The first one was about how gay people and atheists are satanic, and then he started talking about how atheists are child abusers, Nazis, pedophiles, or members of the New World Order. And I just wanted to know, who is this guy? So I checked out his profile, and it looks like he's very interested in UFOs, the moon landing hoax, civilizations on Mars, and the truth behind 9/11. And this is hilarious, so I've just been stringing this guy along, and it's gotten to the point where he's repeatedly implied that I have herpes. Why do I have herpes? Apparently diseases exist because people are gay. But the most fascinating thing was when he suggested that I pray to God and repent for my iniquities. Now, think about that. It's like saying, you are a depraved and diseased faggot, and you're just the kind of guy that our religion is looking for. And that's just amazing. But he still expects me to take him seriously. Really? Imagine if someone told you, maybe you're such a jerk because you've been wearing the one ring for so long you've been corrupted by its power. And they actually expect you to take them seriously when they say that sort of thing. Now, if you want me to take a chill pill and tell this person, well, I think you might be a little off on this one, here's why, and so on, I'm just not going to be able to pull that off. They don't want to hear that anyway. That's not what they're interested in, and they're not going to be convinced by that. All you can do is just try to shock them back to reality. But I don't mean to make videos specifically to yell at a person for saying something silly. I'd rather use it as a starting point to make a point, and correct some misconceptions that people might have, and explore all sorts of related issues.